What up, junkies? We're running a little late here. That's on me. I apologize. We are here with former WWF, WCW, and TNA head writer, the man who went from writing the WWF magazine to WCW World Champion, Vince Russo. How you doing today, sir?
I am all right, Jacob. What is up, pro wrestling junkies?
Man, these guys and gals have been waiting for you for all night here. My bad about that, and we're gonna hop right into it, Vince. We're gonna go to Theo.
Hey Vince, how you doing?
What is up, Theo? What's happening?
Not much, man. I just quick question up. What is your personal favorite match of all time?
Wow, bro, man, when you talk about I definitely have favorite moments. When you say favorite matches, that's, bro, I wasn't really a match guy, but if you ask me what my favorite match of all time was, I think it's the same match it was for a lot of people, bro. I mean, Steamboat and Savage always stands out, always. I remember that match when I first watched it live, WrestleMania 3. And to this day, man, I will say it still is the best match I've ever watched.
I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
I'm
Theo.
a big Macho fan, so I definitely agree. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Vince.
All right, no problem, Theo. Take care, bud.
Thank you. We will we'll hop over to Dylan. What's up, buddy?
Hey Vince, how you doing?
Dylan, what's going on, bro?
Oh, not too much. Just sitting here home working right now. But I just had a real quick question. So back in the early days of TNA, how did the pairing of you and Styles come about?
Really, bro, Jeff, it was, Jeff's company at that time, Jeff Jarrett. He just felt that AJ really needed a voice box. Bro, AJ back then, and I think AJ would agree with this. Bro, he could barely string a sentence together. His promos, he's always been the greatest worker in the world, no doubt about it. But bro, back then his promos were really, he had a very heavy Southern accent, and his promos were really his weak suit. So Jeff wanted me to just step in there for a little while to, kind of help him, with promos and get his story and character over a little bit. And I was happy to do it, man. I love AJ to this day, man. He's a stand-up human being. But, man, back then, bro, his promos were not what they are today.
Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing a little bit of AJ's stuff back in the earlier days in TNA. But, yeah, has definitely improved over the years, and he will go down as one of the greatest wrestlers.
I agree, and one of the greatest people. Absolutely, man.
But thank you so much, Vince.
No problem, Dylan.
Have a good one. Vince, a lot of people know you for, some say wacky, some say innovating matches and gimmicks and ideas. Where do you get a lot of your inspiration from?
Oh man, I'm a TV junkie. I'm an entertainment junkie. I'm a music junkie. I'm always looking for creative stuff, bro. I'm always looking for different stuff. And that's the thing, man. When I was writing wrestling, bro, I didn't want to repeat what we saw a million times before. If we saw it, we saw it. I always wanted to try something new, but I get inspiration, man, from all over the place.
Awesome. We'll say hi to Dennis. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going? Vince, how you doing?
What's up, Dennis?
Not too much. So my question is you were responsible for a lot of controversial angles during the Attitude Era and the late stages of WCW. Is there any angle that you would say that looking back on it that maybe you wish you didn't do?
Yeah, bro. I did the Undertaker symbol gimmick, and bro, let's face it, the symbol was a cross. There was no question about it. Bro, at that time, I was not a Christian. I am a Christian now, so I look at that very, very differently. Bro, two things I wouldn't have done. Because I am a Christian, I would not do that today. But also, bro, and I've said this a million times, and this is my biggest regret in the wrestling business, the old JR Oklahoma gimmick. Bro, listen, that was my idea. You can't put the heat on Ed Ferrara. Ed Ferrara was the actor in a play. I was the writer of the show. I wrote the character in. Bro, at that time, we were in the middle of a war. So, like, anything went. I swear to you, I never meant it personally at JR. I love JR. I've never had heat with JR. I respect JR to this day. It was just, we were in a ratings war. We thought it was funny. I've apologized to JR for it a million times. Definitely regret that.
Gotcha. Hey, Vince, thanks for your time, man.
All right, bud. Take care, man.
Thanks, Dennis. We'll say hi to Albert. Oh, Albert in the Dodgers jersey.
Hey, how's it going?
Albert, what's going on? Albert,
Hey.
Listen, Albert, I'm a Giants fan, but I got to tell you something, Albert. Every year I say, bro, this has got to be the year the Dodgers win the World Series. This has got to be. I have said that for the last 5 years. Bro, they got to bring the big one home, Albert.
I remember in 2017 you said we should riot if they don't win.
I mean, come on, bro. Seriously, like, my God, bro, they got to win the big one.
Well, I wore this to kind of troll you a little bit. I know you're a Giants fan, man.
Hey, bro, I got to tell you, it back in the old days, bro, I was like that. Today, I really appreciate good baseball. Bro, I love watching the Dodgers play. I love watching that lineup up and down. But it's like, man, bro, you guys got to win the World Series with these teams, bro.
No, I agree. I mean, I was telling somebody the way they've been playing, if this team makes the postseason, that there should be no reason they can't win the whole thing.
They have to, bro. They have to.
I guess my question, how do you feel about the current state of baseball then? A little bit of a curveball question there.
Well, bro, listen, I am an avid baseball fan. So, bro, I would have taken anything. So I am very happy that baseball is on TV right now. Obviously, it's not in the form that we all wish it was in, but I am very, very, very grateful that baseball is on TV right now.
All right, cool. Thank you for your time.
All right,
Thanks,
Albert. Take care, my friend.
We will we'll go over to Eddie.
Hey, Vince, how you doing, man?
Eddie, what's going on, man?
Pretty good. Hey, man, I got to share my first memory of you, man. It was a Saturday morning TV show. I think it was Todd Pettengill, and you came out on a rant to Vince McMahon. You were like, you got Michael P.S. Hayes over here being played by Doc Hendricks or vice versa. That was my first memory of you. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, bro, I remember that. I swear to God, bro, the day before that show aired very early in the morning on Saturday. Friday afternoon, bro, very late in the day on Friday, I had a meeting with Vince McMahon about the magazine. And during the course of that meeting, I basically said to him, bro, to be honest with you, that show Live Wire is the shits. And I swear to God, bro, he looked at me and he said, "Oh, you think you could do better?" So, bro, like, being from New York, I mean, he put me on the spot. And I was like, yeah, I could do better. He said, fine, show up tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock at the TV studio. And, bro, the next morning, I got up. I went down to the TV studio. We did not rehearse anything. We did not go over anything. That was a live shot, and that's how that came about, man.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, man, one more thing, man. How ready were you to kick John Rocker's ass, man?
Bro, I was ready. I was ready to kick John Rocker's ass, bro.
I remember that.
Talking smack about us New Yorkers, bro. I wasn't going to stand for that nonsense.
Hey, Vince, I appreciate your time, man, and God bless you. Glad you found Christ, man, and take care, man.
You too, Eddie. Take care, man.
Thanks, Eddie. Vince, I got a question from somebody who doesn't want to pop in on video. He is asking, where is it here? What kind of politics were you dealing with leading up to your blowout with Jarrett and Hogan?
Oh, is he talking about WCW?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, bro. I had a target on my back, bro, and I knew what was going on. Bro, this is what it really came down to. I knew for the future of WCW And for the health of that company, I knew I had to start pushing the mid-card and creating new stars. I knew I had to do that for business reasons. Well, bro, paranoia runs rampant in professional wrestling, and the older guard looked at that as me trying to put them out to pasture. Bro, I wasn't trying to put anybody out to pasture. I was just trying to put them in the roles that I thought they needed to be in at that point in their careers. We really needed to build the undercard. We had a great undercard at that time, bro. But the veterans did not like that. And they got in the year of management, and the rest is history.
All right, we'll go say hi to Sarah.
Hi, Vince.
Sarah, what's up?
I'm bringing up a possible sore subject here. I want to talk about the Brawl for All.
Okay.
If you could have booked one other person to be in it that you didn't get a chance to, who would you have booked in it?
Wow, bro, that's a great question. I would. The first person that comes to mind is like Shamrock, but like not really, because I think Shamrock like would have ran through it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think Shamrock would have beat everybody up, to be honest with you. But gosh, bro, it's hard to say. Bro, I guess I'd say Shamrock.
Then again, you never know if you would have run through it because nobody expected Gunn to win.
That's exactly right, bro. You never know. But bro, Ken Shamrock, though, in his prime, oh man, he was the real deal, bro.
He was great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for your time, Vince.
All right, bud. Take care.
Thanks, Sarah. We'll say hi to Luke here. He's wearing a Lakers jersey.
Luke.
Hey, Vince. Nice to meet you, buddy.
You too, Luke. What's going on?
No, not much. Just waiting for the game to start later tonight. I had a quick question about when you left WCW for the second time. You were world champion like the week before you left. So what exactly happened there for you to leave in October of 2000, I believe it was?
Bro, the real reason behind it, to be honest with you, was, bro, listen, I had a concussion. I was suffering from post-concussion syndrome. Literally, bro, the doctor I was going to said, man, you really should not be doing anything stressful at this point. I kept going back to work. I kept getting in matches. I kept getting my bell rung. The job was very stressful. But what happened, bro, was everybody knew that the company was going to be sold. So like you would go to work every day and that's all everybody talked about. Like nobody even cared about the show anymore or about the company. It was all, where are we going to wind up? Who's going to buy us? And I just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, man? I'm not well, but I'm still coming to work every single week, giving my all, giving 100%. Like, but what's the point? Like, all everybody was talking about was us being sold. Nobody cared about the product at that point. Nobody cared what they were doing at that point. So I finally got to the point where I says, you know what, bro, I'm going to follow doctor's orders. I'm done. I remember handing Mike Sanders the keys to the car on TV, and I knew right then and there I was done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think
that makes a lot of sense. It's like you were putting in work and nobody was giving you credit for it. So
it wasn't even the credit. I didn't even want the credit. It wasn't even the credit. But, at that point, there was just no point to working hard and busting your ass anymore. There was just no point to it because everybody knew it was over. It was just a matter of where the company was going to wind up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering my question. I appreciate it.
All right, Luke. Take care, man.
Thanks, Luke. We'll go to Dominic.
Hey, how's it going, Vince?
What's up, Dominic?
Hey, I got a question for you. So I'm a big DDP fan, always been my favorite wrestler. I'm just curious if you got any just cool or funny stories about working with him.
I love DDP, bro. As a matter of fact, my son works for DDP at DDP Ogre. My son works for Paige. Yeah. Bro, I love Paige. Bro, I can tell you this about Paige. Bro, I have a very strong work ethic. I never stop working. Never, bro. Even now, I do russosbrand.com, and God, bro, I can't tell you how many podcasts I do a day. I could tell you right now, I don't come anywhere close to Paige. The work ethic of Paige and always wanting to do everything to perfection, never half-ass. Bro, he was always such an inspiration to me. Bro, I remember before DDP yoga was a thing, I owned a store in Atlanta. And, Paige called me, Vince, I got to show you what I'm doing. I'll never forget, I met him in an Applebee's. Bro, he laid out the whole presentation of DDP yoga while he was still wrestling. Like wrestling wasn't enough for him, like as a full-time job. Bro, he laid it all out to me. And I was like, bro, like, where do you have the time to do this? Like, how are you possibly? But like I said, man, my son works for him. Bro, he's the exact same guy today. That's why I am so lucky that my son is working for something like that, because, bro, I'll go as far as to say he may work just as hard as Vince McMahon does when it comes to wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a super guy to look up to, a super guy to set as a role model. He busts his ass every day to this day.
That's awesome. Hey, Vince, thanks so much for the time and for jumping on here. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, Dominic. Thank you, man.
Thanks, Dom. We'll go to Peter.
Hey, Vince, how you doing?
What's up, bro?
Hey. So I jumped in a little late, so I hope I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. But thinking about like the state of wrestling and current storylines going on, if you could take one storyline in wrestling right now and change it, what would it be, and how would you do it?
God, just one?
Just one. I didn't want to make you sit here for an hour answering the same question.
Well, bro, I'm gonna take the storyline that I think is horrific. Okay. And it is retribution.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say. That's
yeah,
what I
mean,
know.
bro, if you're going to do this, like, all you have to do is watch television. Like, where we see Antifa every single night. We see how these people carry on. We see what they do. We see how they speak. And they've made such a cartoon wrestling parody out of this. I got to be honest, it's embarrassing. Like, it literally is embarrassing. Bro, the thing they did on SmackDown, where all the talent came out ringside and they're beating up the referees in the back, and then the talent goes running in the back. Which way do we go? Like the Keystone Cop. Bro, like, are you kidding me? Like, it is so embarrassing. There isn't one casual fan that's watching that show saying, like what are you doing? I don't mind them doing the angle, bro, but do it real. Have some guys that look freaking dangerous and are serious. Like, bro, I don't know. I was talking to somebody like yesterday. Like, bro, the person that comes to mind, like, can you imagine if you had like three guys that look like Zeus? Like that's who these guys should be, like, mean, and they mean business. And then, bro, there should be the muscle group, and then the muscle group should clear everybody out, then bring in the suit to hack on the computers and do what they got to do. Just remember they did that in Die Hard. Remember the muscle comes in, bro. Did I lose you?
No, still
no, I'm right here.
Yeah, I got to switch. I think I lost my my one monitor. But remember how they did that in Die Hard, bro? The muscle, the muscle comes in, wipes everybody out, and then all of a sudden, the brains come in, sit behind. Bro, there's a way to do it where it would be good and entertaining, but it's not the way they're doing it, bro.
Fair enough. I do have to say, I mean, I'm glad they let the guy finish up in the bathroom at least when they invaded.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you both.
No
have a good one.
Hey, Peter, I'm going to see if I could plug in my other monitor real quick because I just kicked a cord, but you could pull up the next guy.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Peter. What's up, Sherm?
Hey, what's up? Can I ask or should I'll just wait?
Just wait a second.
All right, I can do that.
Sorry, I'm just I got. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good, man. I get it. Technology's a pain in the butt.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
bro, I hear you.
I don't know what happened to my other monitor. I must have kicked something underneath, but at least I got this one so you guys can see me and hear me.
It's we got this gentleman and we got two more, Russo.
No problem. Let's do it.
All right, Sherm.
All right, man. So, all right. So my question for you is, I know, like this is something that people have been saying a lot, but do you think Vince McMahon is out of touch?
I think Vince McMahon has been out of touch for a long time. Bro, Vince McMahon was out of touch when I was working with him. He just, bro, you got to understand something about this guy. All he does is eat, sleep, drink, shit, piss, wrestling. He has no idea what's going on in pop culture, what's going on TV, entertainment, music. He just has no idea. He was like that when I worked for him, bro. But obviously now, as he's turning 75, obviously now it's gotten worse. But yeah, bro, I do believe he's out of touch. Yes.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
No problem, Sherm.
Have a good night. Thank you for doing this.
No problem at all, bud.
Thanks, Sherm. Even though he had a Detroit Tigers shirt on there, that's awful.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they were awful, but so are the Giants. I can't complain.
All right, we got two more. We'll hit Aaron up first.
Hello.
Aaron, what's up, man?
I'm doing better now. Had Wi-Fi connection issues.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I wanted to ask, what were your thoughts on WWE Thunderdome announcement?
Bro, I don't really understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. So I'm gonna have to just wait to see what it is. Listen, I don't think, bro, the presentation of wrestling is gonna bring in new fans. I really don't believe that. I believe good content and good characters and good storyline lines in episodic television, that's gonna bring in more viewers. I don't believe the visual or the optics of a show is going to bring in more viewers. So I really can't wrap my head around it till I see it, bro. I got to wait till I see it.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time tonight.
Oh, no problem, Aaron. Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron. And the last one of the night, we'll bring in Spencer. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Vince? How are you?
What's up, Spencer?
Hey, hey, thanks for doing this. We really appreciate it. It's been a big hit so far.
Oh, no problem, bro. No problem at all.
Okay, so I got a few questions. I also got one for my friend who's been trying to get in, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it for him. His questions are, and then I'll go into mine. One, what was it like to wrestle John Cena, and what was it like riding in a tank?
Wrestling John Cena and riding in a tank.
Yeah, I don't know if those are things you've done, but he just
I've not done either one of those things.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I just had to ask anyways. Okay, so my question is, so AEW is going pretty strong, I think. I know you guys, and I know Justin plugged it. You guys are going to be talking about AEW. Kind of just if you could just let us know, hey, what's one storyline or one thing that they are doing right that you see them doing right now, and maybe one thing they could possibly improve on to help pick up ratings or something.
Well, bro, listen. The one thing I think they're doing right, if they're trying to do it, is they're doing stuff that is catering to their fan base.
Right.
Okay, they're giving their fan base what their fans want. However, on the flip side of that, what I feel they're doing wrong is they are ignoring the rest of the television audience by just catering to fans they already have. You already have those fans. If it were me, I'd want to be expanding the audience. I think every business, is built on wanting more customers. So to me, that's the issue. You know what your base is. You've been getting that base every week since you started. But if you want to grow that audience, you've got to go outside of just what your base likes. And that's what I would do.
I honestly agree with you. I know AEW, like, they have a fan base they're catering to, but I think they definitely need to branch out to a wider audience. So I 100% agree with you.
Yep. I mean, it's just business, bro. It's just any business.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming on again, and really appreciate it, Vince.
No problem, Spencer.
Thanks, Spence. Vince, before I let you go, I got one.
Hey, Jacob,
question.
if you got more calls, I'll take them, bro. If you want to get more people in, I'll do it.
There's two more if you have time.
Let's do it, bro.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's get Dante. What's up?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
Oh, snap. Oh, I'm glad I got in. Good shit. Quick question. You got Vince that bought WCW and ECW, right?
Right.
You got Hogan turning, right? And you got the screw job, etc., etc., etc. So by saying this, right, here's my question. To me, what changed wrestling was Hogan turning. That changed it for me. That changed professional wrestling in all my 32 years. That's what got me. What changed? When's the moment that changed wrestling for you? Or do you think you were the change?
No, bro. Bro, I think there were a lot of things. I really do. I'm going to tell you what I think the top three moments were to me. Definitely Hogan joining NWO, without a shadow of a doubt. Hands down, definitely. Bro, I remember an incident prior to me even writing. I wasn't even writing at the time. I was doing the magazine. I was doing a little producing. But I remember there was a steel cage match, and I remember Brett was involved, and I remember Brett cut a scathing shoot promo while they were taking the cage down. He made Vince McMahon come out. Bro, I had never seen anything. I'd never seen the WWE do anything like that before. That, for me to still remember it to this day. And, bro, I was not responsible for that. I was not writing.
Oh.
Also, bro, I think Tyson was a big, big part of the transition over to mainstream and bringing in millions and millions of more wrestling fans. I think, getting Mike Tyson, with Austin and DX for that pay-per-view, I think that was a brilliant move on Vince's part, and I think it was a very significant time.
Oh, that's interesting. Because I know prior to Tyson, you had Cyndi Lauper, you had Liberace, you had all of that. So to me, I'm thinking that Tyson was just a regular old celebrity coming in there.
No, I really think Tyson was the start of the Attitude Era. I really believe that.
Wow. So you don't think that ECW kicked it off, or Steve, or nothing like that?
I don't. Well, I mean, they had a lot to do with it, yes, but I'm talking about the origins. Like where I think it really started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Good talking to you, and thank you, Jacob, man. Y'all guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Vince, I got two more for you, and we'll close it up. Nicholas.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What is up, Nicholas?
What's up, Vince? Hey, man, huge fan. It's an honor to meet you, even though it's virtually.
Oh, you too, Nicholas. It's an honor for me.
All right. Hey, my question is, with the way the landscape of how the wrestling industry is today, what do you think a promotion like AEW is missing, or even WWE, that you would think would help just the industry as a whole?
I think they're out of touch. I think they are. I think they need to be more reality based. I think they need to bring more of the wrestling business onto the television set. They should be more realistic. The backdrop of the show should be about the wrestling business, because that in turn is going to open it up to millions and millions and millions of viewers that have shut off and tuned out to wrestling. So I think they need to become more realistic. I think they need to be a smarter product and just quit dumbing it down with 70s, 80s wrestling that is just passe. I just think they need to become more sophisticated.
Could you give an example? Like, say for AEW, for instance, it's the hottest thing in the wrestling industry right now for the past year. Could you give like an example of what
Well,
you're
bro,
saying?
it's the hottest thing to their fans. Nobody else knows about it. So it's the hottest thing to 700,000, 750,000, 800,000 people that watch it. It's the hottest thing to them. The rest of the world don't even know about it. So if I'm writing that show, I'm starting with, Cody Rhodes, who is a vice president of the company, or, whatever his role is, a CEO or vice president. I'm starting right there with, the other talent questioning, bro, why are you putting yourself on TV? Why are you the champion? Why are you going over every single week? I mean, that's literally what I'm starting with. The realities of the wrestling business. Listen, there are people that love it. I don't want to see acrobatics in wrestling. I don't want to see one guy dive and 12 guys fall over like bowling pins. Bro, that's stupid to me. And it's stupid to a lot of other people like me. I just wish the product would become more sophisticated, smarter, and deal a little bit more in reality.
All right, I can understand that. All right, Vince, hey, thank you for your contribution to the business, and it was an honor to speak with you, sir.
You too, Nicholas. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks,
God bless.
You too, bud.
And we'll hit our last one. Thank you for staying a little late tonight, Vince. We'll hit Michael Oliver.
Hey Vince, how you doing?
All right, Michael, what's going on, man?
I appreciate it for coming on with us.
No
And I
problem.
love
man.
it.
No
I love
problem.
everything you do. You've done for the wrestling. I know a lot of people don't share that same feeling I have. But what young star that's out right now do you think has the it factor that can go on? Like, I'm a big Adam Cole and Aleister Black fan. What young star do you think has the it factor?
Well, what do you mean by young though, bro? Like,
Well, it's not really well known outside of I watch New Japan and all that stuff, but the main like WWE fans may not really know because they're kind of
I would
sheltered.
have to say, bro, because listen, there's a lot of guys I love. I love Bray. I love Drew. I love Elias. There's a lot of people I really, really enjoy. The one kid, who's not well known yet, but I think's got a phenomenal future. And I do like Aleister Black, but the booking has killed him. He's got
Yes,
nothing.
very much so.
He's got nothing to do with that. That's not his fault. I love Cross, man, on NXT. I had the opportunity to meet him, man, many, many years ago, and I could just tell the questions he was asking, the way he was carrying himself, the respect. I knew this guy was going to go very, very far in the wrestling business, and I think this guy's going to be a mega, mega, mega star in the years to come.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much for your time, man.
Oh, you're welcome, Michael. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
All right,
Michael.
Yep.
Vince, I got one last question for you. What, out of all the cinematic matches so far, which ones do you wish you had your hands on?
that they've already done.
Well, here, I'll make it a two-part question. Which one have they already done that you wish you had your hands on, and which is one that you think maybe some kind of gimmick that you'd come up with for a cinematic match?
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, I enjoyed the Bray Cena one. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was very creative. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. I thought it was very, very creative. Oh man, that's a good question, because I mean they've done some that were, predictable, like, the Taker, match, and the Fiend and the Bray Wyatt match. I don't know of what I do, bro. I would really have to think about that. I mean, asking me on the spot like that, I really can't come up with one off the top of my head. But I mean, I do enjoy them, and I really do enjoy them. I love when anything gives us a different look than outside of the ring. So, I enjoyed the Taker. I enjoyed the Bray and Cena. I enjoyed the Braun and Bray. I enjoy that type of match.
Awesome. And well, first, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And besides for that wonderful coffee to your right there, where else can everybody find you and all that kind of stuff?
You guys can find me. Please check out my podcast, guys. Please, we it's great, man. We've got a lot of talent on there, and they all have their own shows. You can go to Russo's Brand, like the hat says. See the hat? russosbrand.com and patreon.com/Russo TWC. Those are the two places you can find me.
Thank you. Everybody have a great night.